So I'm watching Smiling Friends, and it's just
that's a good show. That's a good show, dude. That's funny.
All right. No, Trump's not a character on fucking Smiling Friends. I get to see Mr. Boss probably be the son of.
I thought you liked it in The Boys.
Oh, I love Smiling Friends. Wait, Kyle, you love Smiling Friends?
I like the allegory
Santi,
in The Boys.
Do you love Smiling Friends?
I've only ever seen clips of Smiling Friends, and I can tell you every time one comes up, I watch it from beginning to end, and somehow I'm howling laughing. I'm like, what the fuck did I just watch? So,
it's a funny show. They do a good job.
Those guys are YouTubers. Those guys are YouTubers, and
they kill it.
There's tons of YouTube cameos in the show. Like the Red Letter Media guys have all been in the show. Episode 1, the guy with the gun to his head, that's Mike Alaska or whatever.
I was
from
just
RL.
thinking about killing myself.
All right, but if I don't smile, I'm gonna fucking kill.
The one clip that killed me because I'm like, oh man, the one clip that killed me.
Like,
okay,
yay!
There's a clip that like just made me die laughing. I was like, man, that's so fucking relatable. I don't know the character names, but it's like the yellow guy that's a little bit bigger. Yeah. He sees like a picture of himself or something. He's just like, Jesus Christ, is that what I fucking look like? I need to start going to the gym. Like this is really unappealing.
He's the guy that like he always has like a stuffed voice. He always has like a stuffed nose.
That's what character. The voice actor sounds like. That guy's just voice.
That's interesting. So he always sounds like he's stuffed up.
Yeah, I've seen him in podcasts and stuff, and just on YouTube shooting the shit. That's what that man sounds like. He's just like the guy who does Archer's voice and Bob Burger voice. Like that guy. He's just giving you what he's got, and it works. Which is the best gig imaginable. It's the same gig that Mila Kunis has had on Family Guy for the last 25 years.
Yeah. Or Lisa. Look at Lisa on The Simpsons for 35 years. Her voice is just her voice.
Nancy Cartwright or something?
Nancy Cartwright, you're right.
Yeah. Those voice actors who are like a jack of all trades, though, who can instantly bring you up well, now it's not as PC. You can't be the guy who just does the entire United Nations. You have to hire the Indian guy. You have to hire a Chinese guy, or people get upset for some reason.
You can't just do it yourself.
Mila Kunis, I heard her talking about her Family Guy gig, and one, she's super appreciative, which I like. She's like, I've had steady work for 20 years, is it? I forget what it was.
Yeah, over time.
And she's like, at first I just used my regular voice, and now I try to sound like I used to sound. I'm an older woman and trying to sound.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Like a
and
kid.
she's great in that show. The funniest little retrospective Family Guy ever did is when they had like a season 8 episode that part of the plot was that Stewie went back in time to episode 1, and then they had the old Meg voice in there. And it was oh, Stewie, you're just crazy. And then it was Brian being like, that doesn't seem familiar to me. And Stewie's like, yeah, it seems like someone's about to miss out on an enormous life-changing opportunity. And then just moved on from it. Where it was like, that's very funny. Like making a little referential back in time joke.
They got the OG to come back for that scene. If you look at that woman's IMDb, it's Meg Griffin season 1 and Meg Griffin season 17 for that episode.
I had no idea they
didn't bring her back. There's no way.
You don't think
they just credited?
You think they just credited her? Oh, yeah, because I looked it up and the IMDb is there.
Yeah. I mean, it's her voice, but they had the old recording because they're using the season 1 animation. Even like they all look a little grainy and stuff.
I mean, the thing about monorails like that, Kyle, is you have to be like monorails are important. It put Ogdenville, Brockway, and North Haverbrook on the map.
I've heard that.
You've heard that?
I can't remember from where. You definitely Googled those names. I
only remembered Ogdenville, and I had to look up the other two because our monorail put Ogdenville on the map. Are you too good for it? This is more of a Shelbyville idea.
No, wait, come back.
We're better than Shelbyville. Bring it back. The whole audience is not getting it. Watch The Simpsons.
Monorails are cool. Why is a train so much better? I guess they don't ride on tires, can carry more weight, probably lower friction.
I would want a suspended one.
Do monorails ride on tires?
Yeah.
I thought a monorail was a train.
Isn't it suspended?
I thought it was a suspended
tires and it's sort of U-shaped sitting on top of the monorail, right? And there's tires on the side and on the top. Am I crazy?
You're right.
Yeah. I had to Google a picture of a fucking monorail. Okay.
Yeah, I've spent like 80 days in Disney World.
My monorail experience is from The Simpsons alone. So their depiction may have been off. Look at this modern monorail. It does look cool. I'd put a monorail in my city of Kyle's Detroit or whatever we're gonna call it. New Detroit.
They ride
That's what I would call it. I would steal from
trains.
RoboCop. I call it New Detroit.
Oh, I'm trying to remember what are Marge's like pushbacks on the monorail?
Oh, I don't know.
Where she's like, won't it cause property damage? And he's like, don't worry about that, Mrs. Lamage. Like that level of like rhyme and joke. It was very funny. But yeah, old Simpsons is hysterical. I was so like, Kyle, you tell me all the media you're watching all the time, and your horizons of media are so much wider than mine that when you were like, oh, I've been rewatching like seasons 1 through 8 of The Simpsons, I was like, yes, like he's gonna now suddenly I have more references to make because they're gonna be fresh in his mind.
Oh yeah.
Wasn't it hilarious? Like when you watched it, was your like there were bits where you were laughing hard and enjoying the world that used to be a little bit, because that's kind of what old Simpsons is.
I don't get that nostalgic thing necessarily where I like remember where I was the first time I saw this. I get that more with Seinfeld. I remember the night I watched the I was in the pool episode. I remember that night in my house. I remember leaving my room during the commercial break and going to the living room where Seinfeld was also playing and looking at my dad and be like, "This is great, right?" He's like, "Oh, this is a good one." Like we're in different rooms watching the same fucking show where everybody's watching Seinfeld in the house. I remember that, but more so, I'm blown away by how strong the writing is. Like it's joke, reference, double entendre within a joke. Like just it's so well written. It's not like Family Guy's very lazily written. Like they're funny bits. I laugh at Family Guy and I like Family Guy, but it's like
it's not tight.
The difference between a masterwork and a fucking Hobby Lobby fucking comedy. It's so well written. When Conan O'Brien was on the show writing, when all those like famous writers were on there, it's really, really well done, and it's heartfelt often. You know, it's a little slice of Americana. You've got this hardworking family man who's a little slower than he should be, and he's just working so hard to, through his ignorance, stupidity, and greed and sloth. He loves his family more than anything, and it always boils back down to that, being the provider and the protector. And those roles are shared throughout the family. As goofy as Bartleby in the episode where he gets caught stealing and his mother's disappointed in him, he goes and spends his hard-earned money to get his picture taken, and that's his gift to her for Christmas. And she's just crying because he's given her she's like, "This is the best gift you ever could have given me." Like you've proven that you were an honest little. Not only have you been honest and used your own money to buy this gift for me, it's a picture of you, the thing I love the most, and it's like. That's baked into every episode, right underneath the well-written comedy. Yeah. They're great.
It was.
Have you guys watched any
old Simpsons?
Have you guys watched any like really modern Simpsons? I ask because
it's horrible.
I made a podcast clip and I talked about how bad modern Simpsons is and how much better old Simpsons is, and the comment section was adamant that like modern day Simpsons is not that bad.
My God.
I don't know.
That's absurd.
What was the last Simpsons that you like watch regularly? I think they're talking like 2025, 2024. I don't know. I can't comment on it.
Crazy. The last good season of The Simpsons was season. I mean, you can make stretch arguments, but the last solidly good season of The Simpsons was probably 9.
I would agree.
Or maybe 10. Maybe 10. Let's say 10. That was 1999. That was the last truly solid start to finish Simpsons season. Like
I would agree. I wouldn't have thought that this many people were gonna go to bat for really modern day Simpsons, that it's making a comeback. I didn't know. I haven't made an attempt to watch new Simpsons.
I've seen clips of the modern Simpsons, and they're too involved in current happenings, which is a big problem, where it'll be
George
like
Bush was their neighbor for a while. There's something about modern,
but they dwell
baked
on
into
it.
I don't want to see it. Like our current world is so like
That's fair,
annoying
yeah.
and awful and like ignorant and bad that I don't want to see it in my fantasy escape away universes. Like I came here to get away from that. Don't bring that here to my happy place.